Hi everybody, I'm Dennis Carter. This year's early signing period for high school football seniors began today and runs through Friday, and plenty of area standouts took advantage of opening day. We began our tour at Brookville, where two seniors signed Division I scholarships. Micah Glaze is headed to Liberty to play safety, while 6'5" teammate Alante Jones signs with Old Dominion as a defensive end.
I'm very humbled to be up here and put my name on that paper because not a lot of people get to do that, so I'm very humbled by it.
I love what they got going on. I love the campus. I love the program, the way it's headed. I know it's going to be something special, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Stunned, the Cavaliers, UVA fans, the entire nation in disbelief after Maryland-Baltimore County became the first 16 seed to upset a number 1.
They were hitting shots. We were off today, and you know, you got to give them credit. You know what I'm saying? They outplayed us.
The Maryland-Baltimore County Terriers paid no attention to most everyone who said they had no chance. The Retrievers drilled 12 three-pointers and broke open a tie game at the half, shocking Virginia 74-54, the biggest upset in NCAA tournament history.
They earned their right to play in this tournament. We earned our right. They earned their right to move on, and it's who played the best for those 40 minutes, and they absolutely did.
We was out of rhythm for sure, and we was just not ourselves, and they made us pay for it.
On this night, it was the Retrievers' defense that stole the show, holding Virginia to 18% shooting behind the arc and no assists the first half. Jairus Lyles poured in 28 points. The Cavs' dream season comes to a crashing halt.
It hurts, I know that much, and I realized that was my last game I'll ever play here with this uniform on.
On the other side, jubilation for the huge underdogs and second-year head coach Ryan Odom.
Just to go toe-to-toe with the #1 team in the country, I mean, unbelievable is really all you could say.
Tony Bennett summed it up best. A historic season for Virginia ends with a historic loss, adding, but that's life. In Charlotte, Dennis Carter, ABC 13 Sports. You know, Hugh Freeze is a proven winner on the gridiron. He's had a winning season in 7 of his 8 years as a head coach, including a 10-3 mark and Sugar Bowl win during the 2015 season. Freeze received a 5-year contract, and after 2 years away from coaching, is chomping at the bit to return to the sidelines.
I mean, you do something for 26 years, and it's taken away from you. It's very, very difficult to not miss it a lot. So it definitely renewed my passion, and knowing that the gifting I have to do this I just couldn't wait to get back in it.
Freeze is regarded as a great offensive mind and strong recruiter. 4 days, and the Flames have their new head coach. Dave? Numbers are up for karate this year, close to 80 participants, with ages ranging from 4 to 63. 15-year-old Haley Campbell got hooked on karate at around 7. She not only competes and wins lots of medals, she's also an instructor.
Once you hit the mats and you have your family, your teammates, and everyone just encouraging you and keeping you motivated to keep continuing in the sport.
And there's no better feeling than winning gold. Brianna Walters and Dylan Waller, just a couple of today's winners. And as always, youth softball, a big draw for the Commonwealth Games, attracting teams from across the state.
I think we decided to play here because there's a lot of good competition, and we want to bring what we have to the table. Dennis Carter, ABC 13 Sports.
All that matters is tonight. You make sure you hold nothing back. What time is it? What time is it? Let's go.
With award-winning coverage of high school football, ABC 13 Sports and Pinkerton Chevrolet present Football Friday with Dennis Carter and Dave Walls.
Hi, everybody. Football Friday's most prestigious honor, the Player of the Year award. It goes to one deserving individual tonight.
But who will it be? Jabari Blake of Heritage, Drayshawn Kendrick of EC Glass, or Hunter Rice of Lord Botetourt? Find out later in the show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the final edition of Football Friday for this season. I'm Dennis Carter alongside Dave Walls. Good evening from Charlotte. Talk about finishing your season with a bang. Virginia Cavalier fans are celebrating everywhere. Highlights from the Belk Bowl coming up in sports. Dave, you're not kidding. Everybody got it done today. Offense, defense, and special teams. The Cavaliers charged out of the tunnel looking for their first bowl win since 2005. And Virginia got out to a strong start. 4th and 2 from the 6. The Cavs forego the field goal, and Bryce Perkins hits Olamide Zaccheaus for the touchdown, 7-0 Virginia. The story of the game would be UVA's defense, locking the Gamecocks in their tracks, and the Cavaliers' offense. Driving, Jordan Ellis scores from 9 yards, just 42 seconds left in the half. It's 14-0 Virginia at the break. Midway of the third, the Perkins to Zaccheaus connection strikes again, this time a 10-yarder, 21-0 Virginia. The Cavs defense, meantime, shut down the Gamecocks, allowing just 261 yards for the game. Alta Vista's Juan Thornhill, playing his final game for UVA, picked off Jake Bentley and returns it 54 yards early fourth quarter. Perkins will hit Zaccheaus for their third TD just inside 7 minutes left in the game. That puts the cherry on top. Virginia shuts out South Carolina 28-0. The Cavs' first bowl win since 2005. Zaccheaus earns game MVP honors.
That's a giant step forward, and so we have to keep just finding the settings that we need to make progress in and checking those off as we go, and I think we're doing that.
Definitely most memorable, just how we prepared. We got after it, this whole bowl prep, and we didn't take any day lightly, and it paid off for us.
This was a great feeling going out with this win and just being able to finish with these guys, play one more game with my brothers, and come out successful.
And to make a great day even better, Virginia announced that All-ACC cornerback Bryce Hall has decided to forego the NFL draft and come back for his senior season. Dave, things are looking mighty bright for Virginia football. Pole sitter Kyle Busch and the remaining playoff drivers know Martinsville is big. First chance to punch your ticket for the championship finale. Stage 1, 15 to go. Non-playoff driver Denny Hamlin passes teammate Busch and wins the stage. Stage 2, Joey Logano led every lap, holding off Hamlin late for the win. Honestly, a ho-hum race to the final 100 laps. Brad Keselowski charged to the front and was pulling away until a caution with just over 40 to go. Logano's crew got him off pit road first, setting up a thrilling finish. Final lap, Martin Truex and Logano side by side, contact. Truex spins, Logano squirrely but barely holds off Hamlin for his first win at Martinsville, second win in the playoffs.
You got to do what you got to do to win one of these races, and for my race team, I feel like I owed it to them for the car that they gave me today, the pit stops they gave me. It was incredible.
Great team effort. We're hoping one of our cars would get a win, but obviously it didn't, but we all had a good showing.
It was side-by-side racing at the end. You could see that nobody lifted, and to me, I just want to be sure people know my position is. I thought it was fair, I thought it was square, and Joey deserved the win.
The win, of course, earns Logano an automatic berth in the championship finale at Homestead in 3 weeks, regardless of what happens the next 2 races.
We don't really have to worry about the next 2 races. We'll get through them and really think about Miami and do what we have to do to try to make sure we give ourselves the best chance to finally bring home a championship.
The playoffs move to Texas next Sunday at the Martinsville Speedway. Dennis Carter, ABC 13 Sports.
That's how you throw the ball, son.
Yeah, our cameras have been on the sidelines for roughly 200 games this season. Tonight, we narrow those down to the top 5 plays of the year.
Buckle up, everyone. Here we go.
KJ Vaughn of Heritage making some moves here. In the region finals, Vaughn takes the screen and sheds not 1, but 2 tacklers en route to a 65-yard touchdown. How did he do that? Vaughn getting slippery on the sidelines. New Liberty Flames head coach Hugh Freeze announced an early signing class of 13. The signing period comes less than 2 weeks into Freeze's tenure. He says the compressed timetable for talking to recruits was a challenge.
This is my first experience with a mid-year signing period, and to be quite candid, I didn't like it one bit.
That's what's going on in sports.